Taylor Satterfield in that black number 40, trying to work the bottom and take 10th spot away from John Bolin. Bolin's been second in the point standings much of the season. Doesn't probably have a great shot to chase down Jay Middleton in the remaining few races this year. Oh, Dennis Wilder in that RWB Recyclers car gets Middleton a little loose and gets inside him for a spot.
And that's the worst place. If you're a driver and you've got an ill-handling car, if they touch that left rear corner on entry line, you are very helpless. Middleton just had to give way.
Scotty Ellis in the 83 trying to get in there as well. Less than 10 to go at Hickory. I'm not so sure that wasn't set up by Middleton getting loose to begin with as he came off turn 2.
Oh, and a little bit more contact. Middleton, he's got to protect anything he can for the end of this race. We're closing down. The spotter's yelling at him. You've got to do what you got to do to finish at 7th. You need all the points you can get.
Scotty Ellis trying to take 7th away here from Middleton. Remember, Ellis is in the top 5 in points as well. But Middleton on the high side able to hold him off for now.
Satterfield, who's 3rd in points, is right behind him. He would love to make the move around him.
Less than 10 laps to settle things tonight here at Hickory Motor Speedway in North Carolina. Ellis and Satterfield side by side. Middleton trying to hold him at bay. Bolin right there as well. You've got 4 series regulars. This has been a great battle for 15 or 20 laps.
And they are really trading paint, moving around on the racetrack, trying to figure out where their car works better than the guy next to him. But they're all trying to chase that points leader, and Middleton's not giving up.
You know, the guy who's really watching this, too, is Chris Fontaine from Florida back there in that blue and yellow 47F. He had that huge wreck earlier in the year where he flipped out of the ballpark at Cordele, Georgia. He's right in the hunt with this group as well in the top 12 at the moment. So far, Middleton able to hold all these cats at bay as they hold down into turn 1.
But when you're getting down to the closing stages, you're going to use up everything you can in your race car. There's no sense in taking anything home. Just use it all up at this point.
Onto the front straightaway here at Hickory Motor Speedway. Lap traffic a factor over the last 20 or 30 laps tonight. Middleton gets loose a little bit. Satterfield trying to get inside him, coming up on 5 to go tonight in the Hickory 100.
Just a little bit of contact. Satterfield got all the way down to that apron and made that car stick down there, and I think he has a position.
You can see Middleton's hands on the steering wheel. He's got to work hard to hold that car in check. Middle of the racetrack, the bottom lane opens up, and now there's a lap car in the way. Middleton able to get to the bottom, but he loses a spot to Satterfield. Scotty Ellis sees this and says, hey, I want to be part of the fun. Here comes Chris Fontaine up as well. Satterfield starting to pull away. I'm thinking that Middleton was holding up the 40. Choquette all by himself now, with the white flag be waving here shortly. There's Alexander's 84. Remember, he started on the outside bowl. He's had a couple of incidents tonight. He'll see the finish, but he will not be a contender for victory. It's all Choquette. Scotty Ellis in second.
That was 2 to go last time by. He's just got to be careful with this traffic. Don't put yourself in harm's way. Anybody spins out, you want to be ready for it. A long ways back to Jason Hogan.
White flag in the air. One more trip around this .363 mile oval for Jeff Choquette from Waxahachie, Florida. He doesn't want to get anywhere near that 84 car. Just wants to stay on the bottom. His fiancée watching from the top of the hauler. Jeff Choquette will be the winner tonight of the Hickory 100. Choquette dominates, leads from the pole, goes wire to wire.
And he said at the beginning of the show he was just going to ride, take care of his tires. Well, if that's the case, he had one heck of a race car. I said it before, but you're really, really impressed with that by that run.
Hogan finishes in second spot in front of Roderick. Stephen McCurley with a nice run to fourth. How about Bo Slocum in fifth? Second, 10th, Fontaine and Bolin. Ryan Blaney at age 14. Preston Peltier at his return ends up 14th. Jess Maddox is 21st. Foley, Trey Mitchell, Chris Wharton, who won a week ago, really struggled. Your winner climbing out of that 70 car, Jeff Choquette will spray the RC Cola and the RC Cola Moon Pie Victory Lane here at Hickory Motor Speedway. Downstairs to Mark Allen.
Jeffrey Choquette. Jeffrey Choquette just quenched a 7-month victory drought, and you made it look easy.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me at all. I got to thank Jeff Foltz Racing and for coming out and helping. You know, he come out here and help. He just showed up on Saturday and lent us a big hand. Joe Shear from Eichler Racing, Ryan, that helps me. Everybody. It was all them. I mean, I was just a lucky one to be behind the steering wheel to be able to go out there and drive it. It had nothing to do with me.
You're being a little bit modest. That was one of the most dominating performances we've seen all season. What did you figure out about this racetrack that made you that dominant?
Well, you know, like I said, all the drivers out here, they're so competitive, and you know, Jason Hogan that finished behind me, he's won All-American 400, and they've all won really big races. So, like I said, I was the lucky one behind the steering wheel. And I got to thank my guys, Sponsor70.com, CNC Loader Service, and the Chevy Impala was really good tonight.
How relieved are you to get this proverbial monkey off your back?
Oh, I'm so relieved. I mean, you know, the rumors go around and start talking that, you know, I moved out of Florida and I can't win no more. So this just goes to prove, you know, we still got it. We've ran good everywhere we've been this year, and this shows, you know, that we got it to go all the way now.
He just moved to North Carolina, and it looks like that move changed his luck.
Jeff Holt, Joe Shear on your pit cart. That's a big advantage.
A lot of great names in late model stock car racing helping Jeff Choquette here at Hickory Motor Speedway. We'll come back, tell you more about the Hickory 100 in a moment.